Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet, and this is MLB 18 the show. This is Road to the Show with Theo Bonds today, as we're in episode 201. Yes, that is the 201st episode here today, and we're going to be in action. I should take a look here, and we're going to start a home series now with the Oakland A's. Now, currently, right now, the Indians took those first and third games of the series. We were able to get one game out of that series there in Cleveland, but yeah, they took two out of that weekend series here now, and well, we're trying to get hot here and trying to get things going for ourselves. As you take a look at the current standings right now for us, and there you see for the American League Central team, we're just got 4 games ahead of the Twins, and we're trying to see if we can get some more distance between us and them, as we're trying to get comfortable here as we go into the All-Star break coming up here in about another week or two, about a week and a half or so before we get there. But Bonds right now have been doing pretty well here. It's been hitting well over 300 there, as you see, 389 for the season, and of course we like to see him do that. But you know, the team as a whole here hasn't been playing so well. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, and this is a prime example as the pitching's been just giving up too many runs here early. We're down by 4, as we'll see Bonds here swings this one out there to left or right center field there. That one's going to rattle around. 1 run is going to come in to score, and Bonds is going to get a nice sliding triple, and that is going to be an RBI triple actually for him, as he is on board at third base. So nice job there for him getting on board there and getting a run on the board here. So only down by 3 now here. We got a good chance now here with Bonds on board here. And of course, Miguel Cabrera, who has not been doing so well here this season. 13 home runs, 46 RBIs. He's not playing like himself here, as we're accustomed to, and he's been like that for the last probably almost now 2 seasons. Well, a season and a half now so far. Can't really say 2 seasons, but so far this season he's kind of really been doing really bad here. As we'll see here, he does get a base hit there, and he will go ahead and knock in Bonds. So I guess that is what we like to see from him. Of course, you know, he's still considered our home run hitter guy, but he hasn't been hitting home runs as we're accustomed to in the past. As we'll see Bonds here in the bottom third, he'll come in and get another base hit here. This time nobody on board, and with 2 outs, he's on board with a base hit. So nice job there for him. And against these Oakland A's, who right now they are in first place in their division. They're in the AL West, and they're trying to keep themselves in at least a hand's distance or arm's distance of the Angels and the Rangers, who are right behind them. They're both of those teams are just 3.5 games behind the Oakland A's. So the A's will really want this, try to win this series here and do well, especially if they can get all 4. As we'll see here, this one's going to be not in not double play situation, but it does get the runner out there. That's going to retire the batter, Cabrera, on that ground ball there, and that will end the inning. So now 2 for 3 here, where you see a single, a triple, and an RBI already here for Bonds. As we'll see what he can do now in this at bat here, as we'll see what our score is. And I'm thinking that it's increased now here. So a big opportunity now here for Bonds is. Looks like he is going to go ahead and get his one of his abilities that he has here, which is getting pretty much any pitch thrown to him there, as he'll use that one, and that one will go ahead and knock in a run. Actually, he's going to clear the bases there. Nice job, and that's going to be a 3 RBI double for him, as now this ball game is now within 1. So nice job there of getting that nice pitch there, getting the pitcher to have to throw into the zone there, and now clearing the bases here. So Eric Schrump now will come out to pitch here. 21 games he's been in so far, a 4-2 record for him. As we'll see here, just down by a run now here, Miguel Cabrera with 2 outs here has opportunity now to do the same thing here if he can get a base hit, and Bonds can of course score. But we'll see here, this is just going to be a routine play there to the short, who gets the runner out there at first. So a 6-3 throw out there on that one. So still down by 1. The Tigers still have an opportunity now. And oh boy, okay. So this, like I said, team batting wise has been doing pretty decent, but this the pitching that's been really bad for us. As I see here, it's a 12-5 game, and we'll see Bonds come on board here with a base hit, moving the runner up 90 feet there. Nice hit there from him, but still have pretty much a ways to go here to get back in this one. And we'll see here, not enough there to help us out at all here today, as the Tigers will end up losing this one at 12-5. Here's your final score. Bonds, well, he goes 4 for 5 this game. He has a great night. 4 RBIs, a double, a triple, and a run. And, of course, a single. Just did not get that home run that he needed for the cycle. But he does help his ball club out here tremendously, but just cannot get the win. And there you see, if you take a look at the number right there in the 7th inning, that's what's got us. So it's those reliever pitchers there that's been really jamming us up here and giving up more runs than they should. And that has to change here if we want to stay here in the top of the division and potentially be a World Series contender. It's a lot of team or a lot of news outlets have been saying here that they are a good team to go to the World Series. And there you see Bonds hits this one, a solo shot here in the second game here of this series. Knocks this one out of the ballpark there for his first home run in the ball game. And it's his 58th of the season as Bonds goes yard there in right field and makes that a 1-0 ball game. So with nobody on here and 2 out, Bonds does something here, and hopefully this will be a motivation to get the rest of the team here and really get the team going here and try to score more runs than they'll think they possibly will need here. So now 3-2 here in the bottom half of the 5th. We'll see Bonds up to bat here again, and he goes chasing after that one. Not what you want to see there from your slugger here, especially the guy who's been putting up numbers here for you. Don't want to get him chasing, but the A's do, and Chin gets out of here luckily with no problems there against Bonds. So now we'll go to the bottom half of the 6th here, and we'll see that, they seen what happened last time they faced Bonds. They're going to go ahead and just deal with Cabrera. Of course, Cabrera's not been doing so well, and why not go after him? But, at times, Cabrera's still a threat if need be. Now, 9-2 now here in the bottom half of the 7th here. We got 1 on and 2 out. We'll see what Bonds can do here with the pitch here. And Bonds gets a hold of this one. This is going to go high and deep. This is going to go back, and that ball is gone. Home run there. That's a 2-run shot. His 59th of the season. And that now makes it now an 11-2 ball game here. I don't know what the A's were thinking here. They lost their strategy from the last game or whatever, but from the night ago, just from a night ago, we lost 12-5, and here it is now. The Oakland A's could possibly lose this one 11-2 here if they don't get things going here. You see Bonds there, 481 feet out there to left field there, and that is just a beautiful shot there. Something they really needed to put the dagger in to make sure these A's do not come back, and that's exactly what they do, as they do get the victory there for that one, and they will move on now to the third game of this series. So we'll see what they can do in Game 3, but they win Game 2 to set the now series up tied now here 1 apiece, as they win this one 12-2. Bonds goes 2 for 4 in the ball game with 2 home runs, his 58th and 59th of the season. 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored, I got walked. He also got struck out there in this one, and pretty much I would say that was definitely all about him in that game. Definitely stepping up when he needed to help his ball club out. So nice job there. As now we go to the third game here, and we'll see if they can get this one here tonight, as they have this afternoon, as they have a packed house here, and they got Johnny Cueto going to be pitching here against Bonds here in this one. We'll go to the 6th inning here. Bonds having a tough night here already here in the third game. 0-2. He struck out and grounded out already in this one. It's a 9-0 ball game here for Oakland, coming back from that embarrassment from the night before. And we'll see here. Bonds going to try to run this one out here, and nope, he does not get there on time. And they get the ground ball out there. They save the possible error on that play. And they go ahead Now see Bonds up to bat here in the bottom of the ninth here, and Bonds, well, he's like, you know what, you guys are not going to walk out here with being untouched. He decides to put one in the stands there for his 60th home run of the season. As home run number 60 for Bonds, as they are now back in this ball game here, but late, as it's now an 8-run ball game lead here for the Oakland A's. So can the A's hold on to this win? Or can Detroit try to roar back in this one and try to get a late inning push here to get a victory here in Game 3 of this series? And we'll see that no, that is not the case, as they did a great job there of shutting down Bonds here in this one. As he goes 1 for 4 in the ball game, he gets his 60th home run of the season, 1 RBI, a run, and a strikeout, like I mentioned earlier. Really tough day there. They did a better job of pitching to him, getting him a ground out when they needed to, with the exception of that home run there. That one was something they probably had to give up there at some point in this ball game here. Cannot get around Bonds and not be affected by him drastically in a ball game, especially if it's late in the game. He's going to get something on you and try to do some kind of damage to you. But there you see they're 1 for 4 in the game. A tough break there for the pitching once again. As the pitching, just look at the first inning. That's just been what's been killing us here lately. Is the first inning's always been the toughest inning for us, and the pitchers just haven't been the same way here. So that's something again where the coaching staff is going to have to get on to the players here, and it's got to be a turnaround here at some point. So we'll see Bonds up to bat here as we start Game 4 of this last of the 4 games here with Oakland. 3-0 ball game here in the bottom half of the 4th, as there's 1 out and nobody on here. Bonds looking for a pitch there, and he takes that one looking there with a strike. So it's 0-1 now here in the count. We'll see what he can do here in this next pitch here as he takes this one. That's going to be ripped right past the shortstop there for a base hit. And that is going to put him on board there for a base hit. So there you see the hits leaders there. You see amongst in the American League right there. Bonds really just taken away with that one. 138 compared to the next guy behind him, which is Adam Norman. He has 105. So Bonds just really doing some damage here this season. And like he has been all for the last couple of seasons now in the majors here. Just being a very tip-top player here, as you'll see him get off the bag here just a bit. He's going to go ahead and take off here. Did he get a good jump here? No, they say he didn't. And that is going to be a caught stealing there on Bonds as he gets wiped out there on that one. So not what they pitched out there. Nice job there of reading the call there from the catcher, who makes a nice throw there to the second baseman. Now 5-0 here, bottom of the 6th. Nobody on and 2 out here. Bond's going to look for a pitch here. He's going to hit this one there sharply there to the shortstop there. And the shortstop, well, can't make a play there. And that is going to be ruled, I believe. Yeah, they say it's a hit there. So it's an infield hit for Bonds, as he does a great job there of running that one down. As you'll see there, yeah, just made a nice hustle there and does get on board. So now we'll see what the rookie can do here in this situation, as he has a runner on board here. 2 outs. It's a 5-0 ball game here, bottom of the 6th, and we'll see this one fly out there. That one is not going to be any good there, as that flies out to the center fielder there. No problem to get that catch, and that is going to wrap up the ball game. So next chance now for Bonds here in the bottom half of the 8th is a 7-1 ball game, as there's 1 on and 2 out here. Bonds here rips this one up the middle there. Runner from second should come around and score here, as Bonds going to go ahead and take off here. And Bonds is going to get caught there, and he gets thrown out there at second. I don't know what he was doing. I think he was thinking he could hustle there on time and didn't realize that the ball was hit so shallow. He thought it was hit pretty further away, but nonetheless, there Oakland will go ahead and win this one in the final. There you see as they win this one. Bonds 1 for 4 in the ball game, or excuse me, 3 for 4 in the ball game with the RBI, and they lose this one 7-2. Tough break there for Bonds and for the Tigers, as they're unable to win this series here. They only win 1 out of the 3 games, or excuse me, 1 out of the 4 games here. So they lose 3-1 in this series. Tough break there. Something this series they really needed here to get themselves going now. Here it is. The Twins are edging closer to them now here in the division. I'm not sure if we're going to have a division look at the division here. No, we are not. So yeah, so that's how the month of June wraps up here, as now we're going to get ready for the month of July. Now, thing is, we got to get our pitching together there. It's been a big issue for us for this whole month, really, actually the last part of May going into the month of June. So it's been a rough June for us. And now we're just hoping that July will be better here, and we'll see if that will be the case here coming up in episode 202. So stay tuned for more of Road the Show with Theo Bonds here on the channel. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to hit that sub button if you have not yet subscribed to the channel. Hit that bell notification if you guys want to be notified when this series or any other series here on the channel is uploaded to the channel. Definitely check out the channel on this series and all the other great series of Road the Show we have on here. We have several other Road to Show players here on the channel, not to mention other great series for our Madden and basketball and etc. etc. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more here on ESGNet. As always, don't forget to also follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. The links are down below in the description. Check us out there for the latest news and events on what's going on here on the channel and what's going on in the world of sports and in sports gaming. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, keep yourselves each other healthy, and I will see you guys next time.